Podcast Network. This is the Lifestyle Live Podcast.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form your heart. Lifestyle Live. Lifestyle Live.
Their music has spanned generations. It's part of the summer classic, listening to the Beach Boys. It's something that we put on when we want to feel good, and they are still touring, which is amazing, celebrating 50 years of the iconic album Endless Summer. And they're going to be in Indianapolis on July 6th to help celebrate that and play all of the greatest hits. Joining me now, such an honor, Mr. Mike Love from the Beach Boys and John Stamos, returning band member, I guess we can call you, right? You get to play a lot with them.
Obsessive fan, I think.
Yeah.
He's been with us since he was Blackie on General Hospital.
That is amazing.
He happens to be able to play drums very well.
Okay, Mike, I want to know this. The first time that John Stamos played drums for you guys, were you like, all right, this is going to work or this isn't going to work? Or what was kind of the thought and feeling in that?
No, it was fantastic because, first of all, everybody loves John. I mean, because he was Blackie in General Hospital and got thousands of letters every week. But then he became America's favorite uncle. It's not Uncle Sam, it's Uncle Jesse. And so, ever since.
Tell him about when I played the first time I was really bummed out. I caught my girlfriend in bed with some guy. It's in my book. You can read it to find out who. And
if you would have told me.
Right. I was so depressed, and my friend who was playing guitar with the band knew that I loved the Beach Boys. He said, come down. They were playing in San Diego at the Jack Murphy Stadium. He said, sit in the audience. When the show ends, or when fun ends, get your butt to the backstage, and then because they only stay for a little while. They do an encore, then they leave, right? And so Mike, tell him so I got onto the field and I hear all this screaming. I'm like, who are they screaming? And it was like, oh my God, there was all these cheerleaders. So I start running like an idiot. I'm going around the bases. I look up, I see this dorky kid in Jordache jeans, long, skinny, like all the girls are just gonna catch up to me any second. I'm running like this. I get backstage, I'm like, and I look over and it's the Beach Boys, my idols. And they probably thought, like, who's this guy? And then Mike said, who is that? And my friend said, it's just John Stamos. He plays drums on General Hospital. Mike said, do girls scream like that for him all the time? My friend said, yes. And then Mike said, what'd you say, Mike?
Get him on stage.
Yeah, that's smart. That's a smart businessman, Mike. You knew what you were doing in that moment. I want to talk about the history of the Beach Boys. And I know that seems like such a crazy question because it's been such a long history. But when you look at what you guys have brought to music for generations, and the fact that even this July in 2024, people are going to be singing with you word from word, what does that mean to you looking back at that?
It means a tremendous amount because, our group is a family affair. I mean, Brian, Dennis, and Carl Wilson were my first cousins, and we got together every special occasion, every birthday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. It was always about music. I grew up in a home with a grand piano, an organ, and a harp in the living room. And the Wilsons were similarly inspired by music. My Aunt Audrey could hear a song on the radio and play it on the piano immediately. So she's very talented. And that talent went to my cousin Brian and Carl and Dennis. So, it's the family connection is so strong and so emotional. John tells a story of being in his father's El Camino playing our 8-track and listening to the sounds when he was just a kid. Yeah. And that happens like by the millions of people. They have this connection between generations through our music, which I think is fantastic.
I was one of those growing up. I remember my grandma always cleaned her house on Sundays. And when I'd sleep the night on Saturdays, Sunday morning, the Beach Boys record would be playing. And that's what you woke up to is the Beach Boys.
Yeah,
I call it heart music. Oh, go ahead, Mike. Sorry.
No, I'll just say, when I woke up to my mom loved opera, and she woke us up to go to school with opera music. I was traumatized.
Very different, yeah.
So I think you got a better deal going on getting you with your grandma cleaning the house on Sunday.
Yeah, John, go ahead. You were going to say something there.
I just say I call the Beach Boys music heart music. Like it bypasses the brain and goes straight to the heart. And that's why, I'm sure you were a young boy just getting hit. When I heard Endless Summer, which is the tour that we're doing this summer, it changed my life. I mean, it was like, what is this? It's like, well, I couldn't even comprehend it, but I felt it. And I have to tell you too, Mike, close your ears because I'm going to brag about you. This man, without Mike Love and the Beach Boys, life would be a mistake. And every night he gets on stage, he's mad if we're only doing one show a day. I mean, he wants to, and he buries all the rest of us on stage every single night because no one loves singing his music more than him. And here's the key to it. He knows how badly we need this music right now in this world. I always say discord is at an all-time high and decency at an all-time low, but thank God we have the Beach Boy music to get us through. Now, when you go to these shows, and Mike, you can attest, like something has changed even in like the last 6 months where it's almost like a religious experience. I mean, and like we said, it's a family affair. Our brands are perfect together now because you see me and you see them, and it's like a home cooked meal. You feel safe. But Mike pours his heart out every single day. He'll go to the smallest town, a town that's the hardest to get into and the hardest to get out of, just to make sure that people get to see and hear his music live. And right now, the show has never been better. It's so fun. It's got such great energy. We have a few new band members, and it's like, I just plead with the audience, take a little piece of this tonight, however you want, wherever you want, put it in your heart, and don't ever let it go, because it's a magical time to see him and the band play. And who knows when we're going to be back, if we are. So yeah, it's life-changing.
Well, here's what's wild about it too is the Beach Boys, when they are on tour, you guys, I looked at the tour list. It's not a short tour. Like, you guys are playing all over the place, back-to-back nights, like hitting it hard like the old days. And then you take that up another notch by bringing John on stage, which I think makes it so much fun for those true original fans. And John, you're doing a lot of shows with them as well this summer.
Yeah, I mean, it's the highlight of my life, next to my wife and my son. And now they come out, and Mike and his wife Jackie have been so beautiful, allowing the family, because it's always been a family affair, huh, Mike?
Yeah, it has been. I mean, and also I want to just say that the harmonies are a life lesson, because my uncle Murray and my dad didn't get along that great. But when we sang together, everybody had their part and everybody harmonized. So it's kind of a life lesson. So the harmonies are unifying. And, John pointed out that our music is unifying. There's no politics, no division, no race, gender, whatever. There's all these divisions these days that are talked about. Well, music, our music has harmonies, and those harmonies harmonize. Everybody enjoys it at the same moment in time, and that's what John said it meant when he wants people to take that feeling with them in life, and that's such a special thing to be able to create that positivity and that intergenerational love of music and love of harmonies. It's really special.
That's what I love about it so much is during the summer, my father-in-law, my in-laws have a lake house, and we're out on the boat, and it's my father-in-law, it's me, it's my daughter who's 10. And as soon as a Beach Boys song comes on, everyone stops what you're doing. And it's like, yeah, let's go. Everyone's ready to get it back up and going again. And that has to feel so good to know that you have a part in that familial aspect and just generations of enjoyment.
Yeah. Definitely, it's a blessing, and to be able, I'm 83, and I can still sing those songs in the same keys that they ever did, and we're with a group of musicians who are obsessed with recreating those songs beautifully. And my son Christian sings "God Only Knows" because we lost Carl Wilson to lung cancer 25 years ago. So, but Christian Love, what a name. He sings "God Only Knows" beautifully, and several other songs as well.
John,
Mike, would you say that did you think like this music's almost time released? Like, did you ever think, all these years later, and it feels like the music was written for this exact moment right now to me?
Well, I think the music, in a sense, has an immortal quality to it, and the timelessness. And whenever it's performed, whenever it's played, whether it be on a TV show, on a movie soundtrack, or on the radio. It creates in that very moment. It's like a reincarnation of the music, but it's always gonna be special because of those harmonies and the love that went into creating them.
I don't say this lightly. I wish this conversation never had to end. Like, I would love to just sit here and talk with you guys for days, but I know that you are very busy people, and we're so grateful that you took time to stop and chat with us about the iconic music, you guys performing together. It's going to be such a fun summer of Beach Boys and John Stamos joining you guys as well. You're going to be in Indy on July 6th, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Everwise
Amphitheater. Yeah.
Amphitheater, yeah.
People know it's White River.
I just have one correction. You said it's going to be a fun summer. I say fun summer.
Yeah, there we go. That's even better. You should have my job, Mike.
No.
Yeah. Let's just go that route. Come on anytime.
I'm pretty busy with my job, and John is so great. He loves to join us, and we love it when he does. It's really special for the audience. It's a fantastic affair.
My favorite part is his new bit that he does in the show where he, at the very end during Fun, we're playing drums, and he likes to take water and just pour it on us, and water flying. But it's a great refresher. I love it.
Yeah.
Pour water on the drums, and the water's splashing, the lights are going. It's kind of like a fraternity party gone crazy.
Yeah, that's where I want to be. I want to be a part of that. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. Thank you so much. A genuine honor. I really appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
God bless.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Lifestyle Live Podcast. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And connect for even more on Facebook and at lifestylelive.tv.
Faces you know and a team you can trust. Stories that form